A shadowy figure holds a glowing key in front of a vast maze. A soft light shines through a dark forest, guiding a path. A figure gazes at a distant glowing peak, full of dreams. Hands reveal a radiant seed, symbolizing hidden potential. David, a tired janitor, pushes a cart through a dim office. David walks through an elegant neighborhood at dawn, looking tired. Blurred faces rush past David as he walks on a busy sidewalk. David sits in a cozy apartment with his worried elderly mother. David turns the pages of a business book in a quiet office. David gazes at a motivational poster showing a silhouette reaching for a star. David cleans late at night with a faint glow surrounding him. David's worried mother sits in their dim apartment, hands clasped. David stands firm against a wall of limitations, light pushing back shadows. David discovers a discarded business plan on the CEO's office floor. David's expression shifts from curiosity to concentration as he reads. David holds the business plan, imagining a successful cleaning service. David feels metaphorical chains binding him, representing his perceived limitations. David sits with Mike, who laughs dismissively, while David feels hurt. Mike's face shows doubt and amusement as he speaks to David. David's mother looks tearful as she worries about their situation. David stands before his boss, who gestures dismissively at him. The close-up shows David's boss looking at him with strong disapproval. David sits alone in shadows, his head in his hands, feeling despair. Fragmented shards of a dream float around David's silhouette in darkness. David is surrounded by ghostly figures of friends and family, all disapproving. David looks at his reflection in a puddle, feeling small and overwhelmed. David stands at a crossroads, one path dark, the other faintly glowing. David gazes into a mirror, seeing a stronger and more confident reflection. A close-up shows David's eyes filled with quiet resolve and light. David holds $200 in crumpled bills, his hands shaking but determined. David selects cleaning supplies in a local hardware store with focus. David designs simple flyers for his new cleaning service at an old computer. David's hand pins a small flyer onto a community bulletin board. David talks earnestly with Mrs. Chen in her cozy bakery. Mrs. Chen smiles, impressed as David cleans her bakery with dedication. A close-up shows Mrs. Chen's face, filled with appreciation and trust. David answers his phone, a stack of client files visible on his table. A split image shows David cleaning at night and during the day. David shakes hands confidently with a new client in a small office. The calendar shows 6 months pass with a date circled for quitting. David stands confidently in a bustling office, symbolizing his growing company. David shakes hands with his former boss, who now shows respect. David oversees his successful cleaning company with pride and a smile. David holds a glowing orb, symbolizing his unshakable self-belief. The discarded business plan lies forgotten as David finds his path. David stands at a metaphorical wall, which crumbles as he touches it. Hands construct bridges over chasms, symbolizing creating opportunities. David walks past shadowy figures with purpose and a bright aura. David stands on the glowing foundation as outside elements float around him. A magnifying glass focuses on David's face, showing self-perception's power. A sign shows paths marked can't and can. David points to can. David reaches out to grasp a floating key, unlocking new opportunities. A light from David illuminates a diverse crowd, symbolizing their potential. A scroll unfurls across the night sky, waiting for a unique story. David stands tall on a mountain peak, looking at a luminous horizon. David holds a shimmering book, symbolizing his unwritten future. An older David looks back at his younger self with a proud smile. A diverse group looks up at David, filled with hope and determination. A seed breaks through the ground, symbolizing growth and resilience. David stands in the spotlight, his shadow representing a thriving entrepreneur.